What happens if a player runs out of cards in their hand or in the draw pile during the game?
Hello, card game enthusiasts. Today, we're going to answer a common question many players have. What happens if a player runs out of cards in their hand or in the draw pile during a game? This can be a complex issue as it largely depends on the specific rules of the card game you're playing. However, we'll try to cover the general rules you can usually expect to encounter.
Running out of cards in hand.
In most card games, the act of a player running out of cards in their hand is usually a significant event. For some games, it's actually the goal. For example, in games like Rummy, Uno, or Crazy Eights, the first player to get rid of all their cards is the winner. However, in other games, running out of cards might simply mean that you need to draw more cards from the draw pile on your next turn. The key is to check the rules of the game you're playing.
Running out of cards in the draw pile.
Running out of cards in the draw pile can also vary significantly between games. In some games, like Solitaire, if the draw pile is exhausted, the player can usually reshuffle the discard pile to create a new draw pile. In others, such as poker or blackjack, running out of cards in the draw pile would be highly unusual, and might indicate that the game has gone on for too long or too many players are playing. In many games, if the draw pile is exhausted and a player cannot or chooses not to play, the game may end at that point. The winner would then typically be determined by counting points from the cards remaining in each player's hand. The player with the fewest points often wins. Again, it's important to check the specific rules of your game.
What if both happen at the same time?
In the unusual scenario where a player runs out of cards in hand and there are no more cards in the draw pile, the game usually ends. As mentioned earlier, the winner is often determined by the points in each player's hand, though the specifics can vary. This scenario is quite rare and can lead to some unique strategic considerations. It's always important to be aware of how many cards are left in the draw pile, as running out of cards can dramatically alter the state of the game. So, to answer the question, what happens when you run out of cards depends heavily on the specific game you're playing. However, in most cases, it's a significant event that can either end the game or require some form of reshuffling. We hope this video has been helpful in understanding the various possibilities. Keep those cards shuffling, and we'll see you in the next video.